Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So since I've since I finished the Legend of Korra books, I don't know if there are any more coming out, but if they are, I'll read them. But since they're all finished, I figured why not read the books of Aang after Avatar: The Last Airbender TV series, which only had 3 books, like 3 seasons, unlike Korra that had 4. So I've never actually read the books. Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never actually fully read them. And I had a look online to see which books I have to read in order. And this 3-part series, The Promise, these are the first of the books I have to read. And then I got some other ones I'm gonna read down the line. And then there's one with with Katara, that's like a spin-off. Well, not a spin-off. It's not after the series, it's during. So, anyways, let's get started with reading this. The Promise, Part 1. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I gotta say I like Toph. Toph was getting tongue-tied. Toph was my favorite character in The Last Airbender. I really liked her. And I liked how she came up with the ability to was it her that came up with blind bending, basically, because she's blind and she learned how to earth bend with it. So because you can see that her daughter Chief Beifong in Korra, she can do that as well. She can metal bend as well as earth bend. Or was it Toph came up with metal bending? God, I really gotta watch the TV series again. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Ah, and this is like the TV show, giving us the opening. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother Sokka and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. Although his airbending skills were great, he had a lot to learn before he was ready to save anyone. Oof. Oh, like in the TV show, and he's just on the airball and he slams into a tree, I think it was, in the show, not a statue. But from the day. Yeah, sorry, I thought that was from the first. But from the day I first met him, I believed Aang would save the world. And you know what? I was right. With the help of his friends, Aang defeated Fire Lord Ozai and ended the 100 Years' War. Zuko, Ozai's son, and our ally became the new Fire Lord. Together with Earth King Kwei, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names, by the way, Aang and Zuko promised to restore the 4 nations to harmony. I never realized the Fire Nation had built so many colonies in the Earth Kingdom. Yes. For the Earth people, they are a constant reminder of the war, like an old scar. Oh, Fire Lord Zuko, I meant nothing personal. Nothing personal. No, no Earth King Hui, you are right. After all the pain my father has caused, it's my duty to bring the healing to the world. I'll remove those colonies. I'll do whatever it takes. But removing the colonies won't be easy. A lot of people's lives are gonna be disrupted. We need someone to oversee everything to make sure it all goes peacefully. Someone like me. Really? You'd want to do that? Yeah, I'm the Avatar. Making stuff go peacefully is kind of my thing. Wonderful. The Avatar's personal involvement will give the entire process an air of hope. Sokka and I can help. Aw, I was gonna visit Kyoshi Island. It'll be a movement. Sorry, not moment. It'll be a movement. A movement towards harmony. We'll call it the Harmony Restoration Movement. Yes, the Harmony Restoration Movement. I like it. What's with you and your goofy names for everything? It's a gift. Earth King Kwei planned a celebration where he would announce the Harmony Restoration Movement before the festivities began. We decided to visit the Jasmine Dragon, a tea shop owned by Zuko's Uncle Iroh. Hey, my belly's not that big anymore. I've really trimmed down. Well, I think you all look perfect. Oh, I remember, this is towards the end. This is the end, yeah, and Aang and Katara, yeah, they kissed, yeah. There, Aang and I, we figured out what we meant to each other. Or we were about to anyway, before my stupid brother interrupted. Okay, so this is literally right after the book, after the third season ends. Okay, that's pretty cool. Hey guys, nothing, we're not doing anything out here. Haven't you ever heard of knocking, Sokka? First of all, you're supposed to be knocking before you go inside, not before you go outside. And second, as my sister, you really shouldn't be kissing anyone in front of me. It's your sisterly duty to avoid giving me the oogies. Oogies? Ugh, you are so immature sometimes. What about you and Suki? Okay, then obviously I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take a guess and they're swearing at each other. You know, just like, in that SpongeBob episode where Patrick and SpongeBob are swearing, but it's like dolphin sounds. That was a good episode. Soccer. Soccer. Time out. Yerang. What'd you come out here to tell us? Oh, right. We're about to head out. But the Earth King celebration doesn't start for a couple more hours. I know. We wanted to take Upper out for a ride first. And I guess we know who we is now. Haha, let's go again. Wait, guys, the fireworks are starting. Boom, boom, boom. Shouldn't it be boom or like I don't know. Wow, the view is amazing. It is. Thanks, buddy. Roar. Woohoo! Yeah. Sounds like the Earth King just announced the Harmony Restoration movement. Hey, want to know what fireworks are like for me? Close your eyes. Boom! Ah! Oh, Toph, don't be such a grump. You are out with friends on a beautiful night, celebrating the fact that we saved the world. True. Ouch. You too, your new Majesty Fire Lord Zuko, sir. Turn that frown upside down. It's happy time. Zuko, I visited my father in prison the other day. I've been meaning to ask you for a favor, Aang. Sure thing. If you ever see me turning into my father, I want you to end me. What? Yeah, I remember that. And he goes to see his father, and he wants to know what happened to his mother. I never did find out what happened to his mother. Like, I don't know if the show ever explains it or not, or if this comic does. Even now, after everything that's happened, my family's legacy is still a part of me. That's why it's my duty to heal the scars that the Fire Nation has left on the world. But the Fire Lord's throne comes with a lot of pressures. And if I'm honest with myself, I need a safety net. The world needs a safety net. I'll get rid of that mouse, by the way. That's what I need you to be, Aang. The safety net. Zuko, you're not your dad, and you're my friend. How can you expect me? As your friend, I'm asking you. If you ever see me go bad, end me. Promise me, Aang. And Katara nods. Fine, I promise. Boom, boom, boom. 1 year later. Oh, okay, so we're jumping a year later. The Royal Palace, Fire Nation capital. Gasp. Who's there? Someone's here. I can feel it. Someone's trying to assassinate me. Fire Lord, please go back to sleep. We're in the most secure tower in the entire palace. No one will get to you tonight, I assure you. Just like no one got to you last night, or the night before that, or the night before that. Do not mock me. There have already been 5 attempts on my life since I took the throne, and that's why we moved you here. Please, you have to trust. Conk conk. Show yourself. Whoosh. Down with the traitor, down with the Fire Lord who betrayed his own people. Oh, crash, who's this? Boom. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna take it this person's a non-bender then. Convince me not to take your life. Go ahead, my family has been loyal to yours for generations. By getting rid of me, you would simply complete your betrayal. Your family. My father is the Mayor of Yu Dao. Yu Dao, the first of the Fire Nation Colonies? Yes, my home. And now you and the Avatar are going to destroy it with your precious harmony restoration movement. The city of Yu Dao, Earth Kingdom. Stop. Kori, or Kori? I'm gonna say Kori. Kori, where have you been? Your mother and I were worried sick. Wait, who are these men? Why are your hands tied? I went to go see someone about our problem, father. Who? Him. Fire Lord Zuko. I was about to say Ozai then. You must be Mayor Morishita. Your daughter snuck into my home and tried to kill me. Kori? Someone had to do something. My sincerest apologies for my daughter's rash behavior, Fire Lord. Have mercy. I should have this whole place burned down. Why bother? Excuse me. The Harmony Restoration movement will accomplish the same thing without you having to lift a finger. Why can't the colonies get it through you? Wait. Why can't you colonies, not saying, well, threw me off track there for a second. Why can't you colonials get it through your thick skulls? The Harmony Restoration movement is a means to peace. Peace? Peace for who? With all due respect, your majesty, my family has lived on this land for generations. This city was built on our blood and sweat. We have as much a right to be here as anyone else. You are Fire Nation citizens. You should live in the Fire Nation. You are right, Fire Lord. We are Fire Nation citizens. And I'll tell you this, your father would never have let the Avatar and the Earth King bully him into something so obviously bad for his own nation's citizens. My father. I should count myself lucky the new Fire Lord has graced me with his presence in my lowly prison cell. You should count yourself lucky that the Avatar chose to spare you. Banishing me was the best thing you could have done for my life. Maybe your time in here can do the same for you. Why are you really here? Because you're going to tell me something. Where is my mother? Yeah, and that's where the show ended. It wasn't when Aang and Katara kissed. Yeah, funny thing, I don't know if any of you know this, but I'm pretty sure Fire Lord Ozai. I'm gonna sound like an idiot if I'm got this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Fire Lord Ozai is voiced by Mark Hamill, the guy that voices the Joker, and he also played Luke Skywalker. Don't know if any of you knew that. You ought to bring me some tea, Zuko. We'll talk while sipping from steaming little cups, much like you did with my traitorous brother. I'll give you advice on how to be a good Fire Lord. Wouldn't that be nice? Perhaps even the subject of your mother will come up. I don't need this. Do you think being Fire Lord is easy? Wait. Oh, sorry, I thought there was an there that I missed. The throne comes with many pressures, and those pressures will change you. But if you can stand the heat, you'll become something more. Of all the people in the world, I have the wisdom you need, the wisdom of experience. Be honest with yourself, Zuko. Do you really believe you can handle it all on your own? You'll be back, and I'll be waiting for you. And I'll be here waiting for you, son. Clink. Boom. I'm not my father. No, young man, you are not. Fire Lord Ozai had many faults, but he was never a coward. He was never a traitor. Off the coast of the Fire Nation. Don't worry, Mayor Nishi. My team and I have helped dozens of Fire Nation colonies move back to your homeland already. They've all loved coming back. Those colonies were young. Their people had no roots in the Earth Kingdom. Things are different in the Fire Nation now. You'll see. Fire Lord Zuko's reintroducing classic Fire Nation culture to his people. You'll learn so much about your past by living here. And you'll have fun too. Check it out. This is a Fire Nation dance from over 100 years ago. How fun is this? Yeah, those people are like, oh god, yeah, like I really want to learn that. That's one of the things I like. I like about Aang over Korra because he's more positive, at least in my opinion. Like when things get him down, he can be depressed, but he always gets back on his feet. But with Korra, to me, it looks like it takes a. To me, it seems she takes a little longer to get back, like to come out of a depression. You know what I mean? Stop unloading. You are colonials? Yes. Return to the Earth Kingdom by order of the Fire Lord. What? Fire Lord Zuko has officially withdrawn his support of the Harmony Restoration movement. What? Beifong Metal Bending Academy, Earth Kingdom. Come look, there's a crowd at the city gates below. I want to know what's happening. Who the hell are these people? Whatever it is, it's bad. Bad. The city's probably doomed. We're probably doomed. I hate doom. Stop. Ah. How are, how are you, lily livers, gonna learn metal bending by staring out a window? Get back to practice. Sifu Toph. Something's happened in Yu Dao, and I want to know what. It's bad, so bad. I'm too young for doom. I hate being young. My parents live down there. Who's gonna buy me new shoes if anything happens to them? All our parents live in Yu Dao, and they are all doomed. Huh. You lily livers are right. Something is happening in Yu Dao. I can hear it. Raw upper. I'll be back soon. Stay put and do your forms. If you don't, you're really gonna get it when I come back. I just don't want to be doomed. I want to go with you. I hate you guys. Rumble. Raw. Crack. Wimp. Hey guys. Tough. I can't believe how long it's been. I missed you too. Hey, I heard you started a metal bending school. The Beifong Metal Bending Academy. You guys just flew over it. I heard Appa, so I had to come say hi. Wow, your old school? How's that going? Meh. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry. I'm so glad you're here, Toph. Aang needs all the support he can get right now because of what he might have to. Hey, where is Twinkle Toes anyway? Oh, there he is. Zuko's changed his mind about the Harmony Restoration movement. You're kidding. He's holed himself up in Yu Dao with a bunch of his soldiers. He won't let anyone in or out. That's where we're headed. So that's what's going on. The lily livers, my students were talking about it. Zuko's starting to act like his old man Ozai then. No, we don't know that yet. But Aang meditating on what he might have to do. Oh, but Aang's, I forgot the S. But Aang's meditating on what he might have to do because of a promise he made. Click. You've done your duty. The war is over. Oh, it's Avatar Roku. Riku, was it? No, Roku. I'm pretty sure. You've done your duty. The war is over, and yet the world is still not at peace. I'm sorry, Aang. You're still dealing with the consequences of my own indecisiveness. Sigh. Avatar Roku, I never should have made that promise to Zuko. I didn't even kill Ozai, and he was evil all the way through. How am I supposed to kill my own firebending teacher? My friend? What kind of person would I be? A person who keeps his promises? Zuko was in his clearest moment when he asked you for that promise. He knew what was at stake. All those lives that have been lost in the last 100 years, I could have saved them. I had so many chances. Sozin almost never had his guard up when he was with me. Wait, what are you saying? You regret not ending Fire Lord Sozin? Yes, but he was your friend. More than a friend. He was like a brother to me. But because of him, the world burned. When you are in a position of power, you must put the needs of the world above your own. Zuko, at one time at least, understood this. I'll go to Yu Dao and find Zuko, then we'll sit down and talk. Remember the wisdom I offered you, Aang. You must be decisive. A promise is a promise, because that's what friends do. We talk. Oh, wait, remember the wisdom okay, yeah. Well, we know Zuko's not gonna die, because he's in Korra, the Legend of Korra. Fire Nation out, harmony now. Fire Nation out, harmony now. Fire Nation. Oh, it's these ones here. Jet's all gang, harmony now. Didn't that one in the straw hat? Didn't he kill Jet or something? I'm not too sure. Isn't that Smellaby? Yeah, he's with the Freedom Fighters. That's what they'll call it. You mean she's with the Freedom Fighters? That's what I said. She's with the Freedom Fighters. Yeah, Sokka said he, and then he's like, oh no, that's what I meant, she. Look, everybody, it's the Avatar. Yeah, Avatar Aang, Avatar Aang. Aang, we were hoping you would come. So what's the plan of attack? The Freedom Fighters are at your service. I appreciate your confidence, Smellaby, but I really just want to talk to Zuko. What? The time for talking was over as soon as the Fire Lord broke with the Harmony Restoration movement. Besides, you're not getting into the city without a fight. Fire Nation troops are everywhere. We'll break open a new gate for you. Just give us the word. That won't be necessary, Sneers. We'll find a way in. You ready, sweetie? I'm ready, sweetie. Whoosh. What? Look at Toph's just like, yeah. Sweetie? Seriously? I know, right? So oogie. Oh, so that's why she's like, ugh. Flamio Hotman. The city is under the protection of the Fire Lord himself. No one may enter without his express permission, not even the Avatar. Leave now. Please, I'd like to talk to Fire Lord Zuko. That's all. You were warned. Whoosh. Whoosh. Stomp. Kerr. I don't want to fight. What are you adults waiting for? Attack! It's like, yeah, he took down Fire Lord Ozai. You really think a bunch of foot soldiers are gonna beat the Avatar? Aang, don't worry, sweetie. I can handle them. Just give me a sec. It's like he's not even trying. He's just dodging all their attacks. Uh-oh. Aang, you're on fire. What was that? Your clothes, they're on... Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, thanks. That's it. Stop trying to set my... She gonna say sweetie? Boyfriend on fire. Whoa. Aang, you are okay? I'm fine. Ah. Can't you people give it a rest? He just wants to talk. Ah. Katara, stop. Let go, Zuko. You're hurting me. Don't make me hurt you back. I'm hurting you. What are you doing to my soldiers? My people? Let go of her, Zuko. She said you're hurting her. First, she has to agree to stop attacking my people. Your soldiers attacked first. Let her go now. I am the Fire Lord. I have to protect the citizens of the Fire Nation. Hoof. Boom. Oh god, what's happening? I came here to talk to you, Zuko, as a friend, but you've changed. You've forgotten what we fought for. Maybe Avatar Roku is right. Maybe a promise is a promise. Ah, here comes the Avatar state. Aang, stop. If you enter the Avatar state in such an emotional way, you won't be able to control yourself. You have to calm down. Please, sweetie, for me. I can't believe it. I might have done something terrible without even thinking it through. Zuko, I'm so... Katara's right. We both need to calm down and talk. Are you kidding me? That's what I wanted in the first place. Did you know that Yu Dao is the oldest of all the colonies? Many of the Fire Nation families here immigrated over 100 years ago, when Yu Dao was just a tiny village at the bottom of a valley. Together with the Earth Kingdom people who were already here, they built all this. Yu Dao now makes the finest metalwork ever produced using both Fire Nation and Earth Kingdom and expertise. Clang, clang. That's why this is one of the richest cities in the world. It doesn't seem like the Fire Nation citizens and the Earth Kingdom citizens share equally in that wealth. It's not perfect, Katara, but all the city's people, including the Earth Kingdom people, are better off now than they were 100 years ago. The history lesson is great and all, but none of it matters. By betraying the Harmony Restoration movement, you're going to start another war. Look, Aang. Ah, he looks dreadful there. Look, Aang. When I came here a week ago, I had planned to personally enforce the removal of Yu Dao from the Earth Kingdom. But then, Fire Lord Ozai had many faults, but he was never a coward. He was never a traitor. You'll regret saying that, old man. Guards, seize him. Confront. Who? Fire Lord, please forgive my husband's foolishness. I've told him time and time again to control his tongue, but he never does. You are Mayor Morishita's wife? An Earthbender? Yes, I'm an Earthbender, as is our daughter. Wait, she's an Earthbender? Huh? Okay then, I thought she was a non-bender. I may be an Earthbender, but through my father's bloodline I am a Fire Nation citizen. My father taught me to always be loyal to my nation, to the Fire Nation, to my people, something you obviously never learned from your father. Would your majesty be willing to stay in Yu Dao for a few days? It would be an honor for us to show the Fire Lord our way of life. So I stayed. I saw what my people created here. I saw what the Harmony Restoration movement would destroy. I changed my mind. Ever since my coronation, I've had trouble finding peace. Now I think I finally figured out why I'd forgotten about my people. Oh no, sorry. I finally figured out why I'd forgotten about my people. I know you defeated the Fire Nation, Aang, but my people still deserve respect. I defeated the Fire Nation. You mean we defeated the Fire Lord? It'd be disrespectful to take from them a life they spent generations building. I won't let you do it. Harmony requires 4 separate nations to balance each other out. You can't have balance if one nation occupies another. Ah, and there's the family. Maybe Yu Dao can be an exception? What? It's just a fort. Exceptions should be made for all the remaining colonies. Most of them have been around for well over a century. They are older than you, Aang. You have got to be joking. That would make peace impossible. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, was I reading that right? Wait, exceptions should be made for all the remaining colonies. Most of them have been around for well over a century. They are. Okay, I don't know. You've got to be joking. That would make peace impossible. Well, regardless of, yeah, I think I read that wrong. It should have been they're older than you, Aang. Exceptions should be made for all the remaining colonies. Yeah, it should have been that way. I've read it backwards. Well, regardless, the Earth King needs to be a part of whatever happens next. If Aang and I can arrange a meeting, will you be there, Zuko? I'll be there. Talking's good, I guess. What's taking the Avatar so long? The Fire Lord's probably captured him. We have to go in and save the Avatar from those ash makers. Everybody calm down. Avatar Aang can handle himself. The best thing for us to do right now is wait. Out of the way, you Water Tribe savage, conk. That's it. Don't you dunderheads know who I am? I'm Toph Beifong, the greatest Earthbender of all time. When my friend tells you to calm down, you calm down. Next person to throw anything or say anything gets a boulder straight to the noggin. Got it? Now that's more like it. Good thing you listened to her, folks. I was about to bust out Mr. Boomerang Wakapow. Oh, Mr. Boomerang, so scary. Kuntang. Whoosh. Did he ever find his sword? Because I know it got lost during the the final season. You know, this was when during the final episodes where Fire Lord Ozai was defeated. So what happened? Did you have to do? Did you have to do it? Do what? You killed the Fire Lord? No, no. So what's going on then? What are we supposed to do now? Katara and I are gonna visit the Earth King to try and arrange a meeting. Could you please tell the protesters to go home? We need more time to figure out a solution, Smellaby. All this shouting won't help. The Earth Kingdom has waited for over 100 years to be rid of those Ashmakers. We'll give you 4 days, Avatar Aang. After that, the freedom fighters will figure out a solution of our own. I don't totally get why you two need to talk to the Earth King. Zuko knows he's wrong, doesn't he? The Fire Nation Colonies have got to go. It's complicated, Toph. There are a lot of issues involved. Plus, talking's always good, right? Sweetie, when we... Oh, God, he's got to stop with that, sweetie. I mean, it's just me, or does it sound weird when he says it? Because I can picture him saying it in my mind, and it just doesn't sound right. Sweetie, when we were back there, thank you for not letting me do something I'd regret. If you ever have to, fulfill your promise, you can't let it happen like that. You have to be calm enough to know you're making the right decision. I just hate seeing you like that, sweetie. Aang, Katara, you're giving me the ogies over here. I am so sick of hearing about your stupid ogies, Sokka. Or oogies, isn't? I don't even know what that means. I can explain. Give me a hand. Gah! Oogie! The Royal Palace, Fire Nation capital. So, the Fire Lord has returned. Mei. That's Mei Ling, right? The Bob outside Yu Dao is gone. For now, at least, the Fire Nation citizens there are safe. You left without saying anything to me. I had to figure out where you were from official etiquette. Wait, I had to figure out where you were from official etiquettes. Edicts? I don't know. Your soldiers posted around the capital. You're doing it again, Zuko. If you are having some problems, you are supposed to talk to me. I'm your girlfriend. You're right. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. You've been having trouble sleeping? How have you looked in the mirror lately? Your bodyguards are a bunch of incompetent idiots. You are the Fire Lord now. You need real security. So I asked some friends to come help. The Kyoshi warriors. And there's on the right, on the left that's Suki, I believe, and on the right is she was the other person that was hunting the Avatar and Sokka and Katara with Azula. Forget her name. Gasp. Did you hear anything? No, Zuko. It's been quiet all night. Honest to goodness, there hasn't been a peep. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't trust you. I know the Kyoshi warriors are the best guardsmen in the world. Guardswoman, you mean? Go back to sleep. You have to at least try. No, I'm going to get a drink of water. Do you need someone to escort you? I'll be fine. The walk will do me some good. Oh, he's gonna go see his father. Oh, and he's got the tea. I need your advice, father. To be continued. Oh no. The war is over, but the adventure has just begun. Picking up exactly where Avatar the Last Bender left off, the promise takes Aang to the Fire Nation Colony in the heart of the Earth Nation, where tensions between neighbors threaten to shatter the world's newfound peace, putting the Avatar on a collision course with one of his closest friends, Fire Lord Zuko. Alright, so that's the end of that one, and I will read the second one later, like tomorrow. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.